XRP has been going crazy over the past 48 hours, and things are about to get even crazier. If you have any interest in Ripple or you hold any XRP, then you need to see this. So what is the latest XRP news? And how will all of this affect the value of XRP? In today's video, we will answer these questions and tell you all of the new price-boosting information about XRP. Also, here's some exciting news. We're gearing up for a spectacular XRP giveaway as we near the 6,000 subscriber milestone. Participating is super easy with 3 steps. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and toggle on notifications to join our community. Also, remember to drop a #XRP is king in the comments to ensure you're in the running for the giveaway. Now, let's get into it. Bitcoin nears $86,000 as Trump calls for cutting rates. XRP gains on SEC victory. Bitcoin surged toward $86,000 as traders reacted to President Donald Trump's renewed push for interest rate cuts. On Truth Social, Trump called on the Federal Reserve to lower rates, saying the Fed would be much better off cutting rates as U.S. tariffs start to transition into the economy. Do the right thing. April 2nd is Liberation Day in America. The Federal Open Market Committee decided to hold rates steady, but lowered growth forecasts until 2027. This fueled speculation about the Fed's next move. Meanwhile, BlackRock's head of digital assets, Robbie Mitchnick, stated that a potential recession could be a big catalyst for Bitcoin as it thrives in a low-rate, high-spending environment. XRP jumps on SEC case resolution and U.S. futures approval. XRP surged 12% before settling at a 10% gain after Ripple Labs confirmed that its SEC legal battle had come to an end. The boost continued with Bitnomial announcing the first-ever CFTC-regulated XRP futures in the U.S., set to launch Thursday. Despite the rally, traders remain cautious. BTSC COO Jeff May warned that recent gains could be a relief bounce following 5 weeks of market declines. Now that Trump is pushing for rate cuts and regulatory clarity is improving, Bitcoin and XRP could be primed for bigger moves ahead. If you are still watching this video, then please drop a like on the video. It costs nothing and really helps support the channel. But make sure to keep watching to find out the latest XRP news. XRP price prediction. Where is it headed by 2027? XRP price prediction has been a pretty hot topic for investors and crypto enthusiasts lately. At the time of writing, Ripple's future outlook is showing some really interesting signs, and the crypto market trends seem to be favoring this particular asset. Many people are asking right now if XRP is a good investment, especially if you're looking at holding it for a few years. Currently sitting at $2.50, let's take a look at where this cryptocurrency might be headed. XRP price prediction and market outlook. What to expect by 2027. The token has had quite a journey over the past year, with prices ranging from as low as $0.39 to as high as $3.38. Which really shows both the potential for making substantial gains and also the risks that come with investing in cryptocurrencies. XRP's unique value proposition. One thing that makes XRP stand out in all these XRP price prediction analyses is that it actually has a real-world use. The team at Ripple Labs specifically created XRP to shake up the massive $2.4 trillion international payments market, which is currently dominated by older systems like SWIFT. Unlike traditional banking, with XRP, transactions are completed in just 3 to 5 seconds. Even more, they cost practically nothing. We are talking about 0.00001 XRP, which is basically a tiny fraction of a cent. What's to come? Based on various market analyses and expert opinions, XRP price prediction models are suggesting an average price of around $5.16, with a maximum potential of about $6.87 for 2025. Also for 2026, we're expecting an average price of approximately $8.53, with a maximum potential of around $10.18. As for 2027, we could see an average price of $12.16, with a maximum potential of up to $16.71. While Ripple is still dealing with some litigation regarding its classification, many industry experts think a resolution might arrive sometime this year. A favorable outcome would definitely remove a lot of the uncertainty that has been keeping many institutional investors from jumping in. Institutional adoption. When looking at long-term XRP price prediction, one of the key factors that could drive growth is institutional adoption. The development of ETFs and other financial products could especially impact XRP's value. It is expected to make it more accessible to traditional investors who might not want to deal with crypto exchanges. An interesting development happened in February 2025. Brazil became the first country to approve a spot XRP ETF, which was created by an asset management company called Hashdex. Well, similar approvals in other markets might boost demand for XRP in the coming years. XR price prediction beyond 2027. For investors who are thinking about XRP as a long-term investment, XR price prediction models suggest continued growth beyond just the next 3 years. Projections indicate potential average prices possibly reaching $20.29 by 2028, $29.35 by 2029, and even $42.34 by 2030. Telegon experts offered this additional perspective. Will XRP reach $10? As per our prediction, the XRP coin can reach the target of $10 in 2026. However, if you're looking for the $10 target in the short term, there is no signal that the XRP coin will reach $10 this year. However, XRP is a popular altcoin with huge community support that can attract a significant number of investors. XRP's established track record since its launch in 2012 and its focus on solving actual problems in the financial system definitely contribute to its strong long-term XRP price prediction outlook. Ripple CEO makes bold predictions for XRP after SEC drops lawsuit. During the interview, he commented on why Ripple has not dropped its cross appeal against the SEC and other XRP-related topics. XRP to feature in U.S. crypto asset stockpile. He was asked why the U.S. digital asset stockpile executive order did not specifically mention XRP as part of the stockpile. Responding, Garlinghouse expressed confidence about XRP's potential inclusion in the reserve. The Ripple CEO explained that President Trump had already mentioned XRP as part of the initiative in a Truth Social post prior to the executive order. According to him, the U.S. plans to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve, SBR, along with a digital asset stockpile featuring other crypto assets, with XRP being one of them. When quizzed about how much XRP will be featured in the crypto stockpile, Garlinghouse did not provide a specific answer. However, he noted that the stockpile will comprise seized cryptos. Notably, the blockchain wallet holding these seized cryptos currently boasts a holding of $17.45 billion worth of assets, including nearly 20,000 Bitcoin. XRP is not part of the crypto assets held in the wallet. Recall that the executive order specified that it would not buy assets for the digital asset stockpile, but only hold those obtained through forfeitures. As a result, if the U.S. intends to hold XRP in its stockpile, it might have to convert one or more of the assets in its blockchain wallets into XRP. Whether the U.S. will adopt this approach remains to be seen. XRP ETF to launch in H2 2025. Meanwhile, Garlinghouse also expressed confidence that XRP will secure an ETF this year. Specifically, he mentioned that at least one XRP ETF will go live in the second half of 2025. His confidence stems from the multiple filings from prospective issuers. The Crypto Basic previously reported that the number of XRP ETFs featured in the filings soared to 15 following Franklin Templeton's involvement. Notably, another factor that could bolster the chances of an XRP ETF going live this year is the SEC dropping its lawsuit against Ripple, a development that is already underway. This removes any regulatory uncertainty surrounding XRP. Growing demand for XRP. The Ripple CEO suggested that there is growing demand for XRP among institutional investors, as reflected in the surge in inflows into offshore-based XRP ETPs. According to him, while other crypto ETPs are seeing outflows, those tied to XRP have recorded strong inflows. He attributed this positive development to easing negative pressure on XRP orchestrated by the previous SEC leadership. In the meantime, the SEC has acknowledged most of the XRP ETF filings. The next date for the SEC's approval decision is slated for May 2025. Market commentator Vincent Van Code projected that the SEC may approve several XRP ETFs by May 22, 2025. Now, if you want to find out more of the latest news that could have an impact on the price of XRP, then check out the video on screen now, or check out our playlist of this month's biggest XRP news stories. All these videos are packed with valuable information. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, XRP Army.